Hello. That time of week, I got some spare time. I thought I'd make a update video for some items I've sold on eBay in the last week or so. I'm going to be talking about some clothing items, of course. That's mainly what I sell. As always, going to talk about the items, give a brief little description of what they are, how much I picked it up for, how much I sold it for, talk about some brands, some items, and share some information. Have a little fun and interact with you guys is always a blast. So have almost 650 subscribers. That's amazing. Just brings me pride that I am providing something that is beneficial to at least a few people. So let me just jump right into it. Sold a basketball jersey. Now, didn't get a ton of money for this, but it sold very quickly. This is a Nike Allen Iverson Philadelphia Sixers jersey, kind of like a throwback jersey. Here's a look at the outside tag. Here's a look at the inside tag. Now, I thought this would sell better and go for more money. However, when I really got down and looked at it, it was tiny in retrospect, so it was a youth size. If you look at basketball jerseys and you compare adult sizes to youth sizes, it's night and day. Youth sizes typically go for half of what the adult sizes go for, maybe less. That's what I found out when I was looking into it harder. Thankfully, I only paid $3 or $4 for it at like a Salvation Army. Might have been even less. It might have been half off. So a very clean, very nice looking jersey. If it was an adult size, probably looking at $40, 30 to 50, depending on the size. Because it was a youth jersey, I wanted to get rid of it quick flip. I threw it up there for $15 plus $4.50 shipping, and it actually sold in 2 days, maybe even less than 2 days. So I didn't make a ton of money on it, but I got in it for a little bit of money, made a little bit of money, and got out of it quick. So basketball jerseys, though, if it's the right player, they can go for some good money. So be on the lookout for basketball jerseys. If you live in certain areas of the world, in the country, you know it's getting cold, and as depressing that may be, the positive thing is sweaters are going to start selling. This is a very nice Brooks Brothers 100% cashmere sweater. Just kidding, it's a 90% cotton sweater, 10% cashmere. Excuse me, Brooks Brothers 346. If you don't know what the 346 means, it simply means that it was sold at one of their outlet stores or one of their retail stores. Doesn't mean it's less quality per se. It just, that's what it means. But it's a nice cashmere blend. It was a very small sweater, size small. However, nice bright orange. Need sunglasses to look at it. Took a little while to sell. My sweaters sit for quite a while so far over the summer, of course. Who wants to buy a sweater in the 90-degree heat? But as fall's, we're in the middle of fall, winter's coming, they're going to start selling. And I started to sell some sweaters. Paid about $3 or $4 for this. Very light, very thin sweater. I got it was on sale for a little over $20 shipped. So not a crazy amount of return, but nevertheless, it was nice and easy to ship. It went first class. A long-tail brand, Territory Ahead. Now, I see this brand with some frequency. It takes quite some time to sell, but it always goes for a decent amount of money. This is a Territory Ahead black sweater. Interesting look to it. A little blurry, a little hard to see. I wish the picture brought it out more, but the neck had like an interesting like cut in the middle, almost like a V cut. Just an interesting sweater. It's kind of like a very heavy, cotton and polyester. Just a very heavy sweater, and I picked up 4 of these actually for about $4 a piece, $5 a piece at Goodwill. And I did sell this one for $20 plus $5.99 shipping, and it actually went faster than my normal Territory Ahead. Some items I've had for 4 or 5 months, and they just get no traction. Some will sell in a week, so it's very strange. And this was one of the more boring ones I picked up. Other ones had pretty cool patterns, multicolored, but the solid black one sold. So it's definitely a brand to keep your eye on. It's a very outdoorsy brand, good quality. So if it's a low price, pick it up. It might take some time to sell, but it will sell eventually. A brand I typically don't have much trouble selling is Columbia Super. this is Super Bahama, but the Columbia PFG stuff sells. And it sells well. If you ever see that little triangle on the back of something on the fishing shirts, I usually sell them for $20 or $30 all day long. The shorts do okay, the pants do okay, but the shirts do very well. It's a Super Bahama line, 2XL, right? Big size, a lot going on for it. Beautiful color to it, guys. Look at all this blue and yellow and white. Just a very nice look to it. Just a very nice vented look at the back. Vented fishing shirt. I threw it up there for $39.99. I was only in it for a few dollars. It was half off at Goodwill, so I didn't pay very much for it. And I accepted a best offer of $30 shipped. Went first class. Very happy there. Another pretty shirt. Just look at the colors on that. Very nice shirt. This is a brand I haven't sold before, but they seem to be consistent sellers for the right price. This is a Tailorbird flip cuff shirt. Here's a look at the tag. It's got the very cool little flamingo. Very cute. 100% Egyptian cotton. Very fancy. And you'll see at the bottom of the buttons, where the buttons are, there's this cute little green flamingo. Now it says I accepted the best offer. I don't know why it says that. I got $17.95 plus $4 shipping. For a shirt I only paid like $3-4 for it, Salvation Army. Has a very nice flip cuffs. And again, guys, it's not a very high-end, expensive brand that's going to sell for a ton of money. But with the right pictures, and if you get it for the right price, don't be afraid to pick it up. This is a $20 shirt all day long. If it's a bigger size, it could go for a little bit more money. So, going back to a sweater. The other one was cashmere blend, but this one is 100% cashmere. A little hard to see, perhaps, the tag, but it's a brand that doesn't sell a whole lot. Marconi. This was a female women's V-neck sweater. Not a very popular brand, not a very quick seller, but it was 100% cashmere. It was a size XL, and it was very, very soft and comfortable. I didn't try it on. It would have been a belly shirt, but just had a nice feel to it. And I knew once the weather started dipping, it would sell. And it did, and I got my full asking price of $24.95. So cashmere, very nice. Pick it up. Even the no-name brands sell. Picked this up at a Goodwill in New Hampshire. This is a Nautica rugby long sleeve kind of polo shirt. Very neat. Had the spell on the sleeve in Nautica. Had these nautical flags. Just a very awesome polo. Had the color block colors, orange and navy blue and white. Nautica Challenge. People pay big money for this kind of stuff. It's akin to the the Ralph Lauren Polo Sport, or anything Ralph Lauren, where if it's interesting, if it's different, there's almost like a collector base out there that'll want it. So I knew this would sell well. It was only a medium, but it had a very cool look to it. Priced it pretty high at $60. It sat for about 4 or 5 months. So a couple days ago, I got an offer of $30 shipped, and I didn't think twice. It was a heavier shirt, so it had to be it was shipped priority mail, and I shipped it in a flat rate envelope, one of those cardboard envelopes you can pick up for free on the USPS post office, and they actually do have them at my post office. They supply them, so cost me $4.95 to ship. So paid $5 for it, sold it for $30, probably made $18 on it. Can't complain. Can't complain with this either. This is a nice Pendleton, made in USA wool, kind of just like a heavy outdoor shirt. There's a size long, large long. You can see at the bottom of the tag it says long. I got full price for this, $24.95 plus 6 shipping. Very happy. Just a nice outdoorsman's kind of flannel shirt. So I pick up Pendleton, the wool stuff, if it's the right price. It always does well. It always sells relatively quickly. And again, as it gets colder, the heavier items, guys, the heavier items you have in your inventory are going to start selling. This was one of my better sales for the week. Picked this up a couple weeks ago, and it only lasted about a week in my store. This is a nice Levi's denim jacket. Had the red tab there, Levi's. This is a very heavy jacket. This is the standard trucker line. They seem to do very well. Had a lot of going for it. It's a 2XL, just a big, big denim jacket. and it had this like thick lining to it, very cool color. Just a nice big heavy jacket, and I put in the right keywords: trucker, denim, jean jacket, lined, biker, red tab, all these things that people search for. And the more keywords you can put in your title, the greater chance they're going to come across your item. I had it up there for $45 plus $10 shipping. I had it priced closer to $25 at one point when I first listed it, and I had quite a few watchers right off the bat, and so I upped it, and kept raising the price as more watchers came to it. And I had about 9 watchers at one point before I took a best offer, or maybe it was on sale, but my final price on it was $40 plus $9.99 shipping, so $49.99. I only paid $6 for it. Just an awesome pickup, and just had a great look to it. So in my last sales update video, if you want to check it out, I actually sold one for like $30, a different Levi's denim jacket, and I just listed one today. So just be on the lookout for some nice Levi's jackets. They sell well. If they are vintage, if they have the big capital E in Levi's, they're worth their weight in gold. So this was a retail arbitrage pickup online. I picked these up on clearance online from some retailer, and I paid about $5 a piece for them. I got like 10 of these and some actual Levi's hats, 25 hats I think I ordered. And I've sold 2 of these so far. This is a Carhartt mesh, kind of like a trucker hat. See, they came, prepackaged. They look good. Very cool, very nice hat, nice and clean. Just a Carhartt hat. I believe these are snapbacks. Yeah. And so I paid like $5.25 a piece for them when you factor in shipping. And I sold one. There was when I first listed these, they were on sale, and I sold one for $19. I just relisted the remaining 9 I had, and someone paid full price, $22.95 for it. So I'm very excited. I'm not making a ton of money on these, but if I make $10 a piece, $11 a piece, they're easy to ship. Some good profits, so very happy there. Hope they all sell. That would be cool, huh? If I got them all sold. But this is the mesh back Hammond cap with cobalt. Just a cool hat. Has a nice look to it. Really well made. So next up was the biggest sale I've had this week. I sold another coat in this brand a couple weeks ago. Shot. I sold another jacket for big money. It was like a suede jacket, but this is a made in USA Shot heavy wool coat. Has a nice lining in there, nice quilted lining. Just a nice black kind of overcoat. Like I said, winter's coming. I think this one's in Michigan, so it gets cold, right? Crafted with pride in the USA. Just a nice, well-made jacket. What can I say? If I see this brand again, I'm not going to hesitate. I've made a couple $100s in Shots jackets in the last couple weeks, last month or two. So this took a couple months to sell. It said I accepted a best offer of $65 plus $10 shipping, so $74.99. Very happy with that sale. It went in a box. It was a little more than $10 to ship it. Couldn't fit it in a regional box. I think it went in a medium flat rate for $10.65, which was cheaper than the alternative of non-flat rate, because it actually might have gone to Oregon. I think it went across the country now that I think about it. So it was pretty expensive to ship. It's a bulky jacket, couldn't fit in a regional box, so I had to bite the bullet on the medium flat rate. I only was in this for $10, maybe $12, and I'm very happy with the return. And last but not least, just a beautiful, beautiful item here, a nice vintage item. College football is in full swing, if you like college football. This is a Nebraska Cornhuskers, University of Nebraska, 1994 Orange Bowl. Federal Express, very, very nice crew neck sweatshirt made by Toltex. It's a 2XL, and just a very nice college football piece. I wasn't in this for a lot. Like I said, I like to get my stuff relatively cheap. I will pay up if it's special, but this just had nice color to it, very minimal cracking in the color. And would you believe it if I told you it went to Nebraska? I think it went to Omaha. So very cool. I know a collector or a big fan's going to wear this to the next big game. So it's very cool. I was running a 10% off sale at the time, so I got $26.99. Went in a flat rate envelope, and I'm very happy with that. I believe that's all I have for you guys. I hope this was informative. I enjoy making these, and so if you enjoyed it, think about subscribing. If you like the content, give me a thumbs up. Comment below with your thoughts, your criticisms, what you sold maybe in the last week, what you picked up. I love when you guys comment and share what you guys pick up. You guys find some pretty cool stuff, and I like watching videos like the ones I make as well. So it's all about learning and sharing. That's my time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.